Good morning. Kali
Doctor, live
Vanakkam.
is not yet started.
It is already running there. Please check. It will be a bit delayed.
Upcoming.
Yes.
It's
Okay, good morning, everyone. Okay, so welcome today to our Friday session. So today is our topic again on Friday, our training session. All right, before going into a little introduction about myself, being Dr. Firdaus, my name is Dr. Firdaus. I've been an emergency physician more than 30 years. So what I'm doing now is more to coaching on lifestyle and how to obtain a good health. Okay, so I highly endorsed DXN lifestyle as a DXN products. This will be extremely powerful substance to rejuvenate our good health. Okay, so today what we're going to talk here is we're going to share or either study, okay, everything about most of the important identifying nutritional deficiency and how can DXN help us to overcome this. You see, malnutrition is the major cause of that now, also cause of disease and many things, but people are not really aware about this. Okay, every disease is cause of two reasons. One is malnutrition, which is nutritional deficiency, and also toxin. So today we're not going to talk about toxin, where we spoke about it many times, and today you're going to learn about or know about the sign and symptoms, which is very much related to disease. All right, so without spending more time, let's go and see the malnutrition and the sign and deficiency. So everyone get a book, write down, and towards the end, or you can just put in the chat board, so our co-host will keep monitoring all the questions, and towards the end we'll come to it. So right. Okay, this session is going to be a very interesting session. All right, you see here, this is one major sign and symptoms that very common. Everybody has this. Okay, y'all can see also whatever I'm showing here based on yourself or your family or your loved ones around there. Okay, so you see the horizontal nail, we call it the ridges. Okay, causes, that's mean the line. Okay, these lines will be coming straight like this. This is what I'm referring to here. Okay, you see these lines. So these lines is what we call ridges, RIDGES. Okay, so what is this deficiencies all about? All right, and then here you see cyanosis. Cyanosis, you can see all the blood flow is getting very poor, and this is where you can see the nails will turn very pale or bluish. Okay, this is another sign and symptoms which is caused by B vitamins deficiency. Okay, we can mean as vitamin B. All right, B2, B1, B12 and all. So here we don't want to like categorize precisely what are the B vitamins that cause this, but this group of B vitamins cause all this headache, dizziness, rapid heartbeat, where you'll have very poor heartbeat, and this is the finger hand tingling sensation and muscles fatigue, and the back of me is okay, this balance problem. They will have this kind of dizzy feelings and all. Okay, this is the major cause here. This is due to balance problem, and all this comes due to vitamin B deficiency. All right, so let's go a bit more detail and see. Okay, muscle atrophy. Muscle atrophy. Okay, you can see this leg here, the size of this leg, and on the right and the left. Okay, this is the right leg, in fact. This is the left leg. You can see the difference in terms of the size. Okay, whereby this leg is losing muscles. Okay, this is what is called muscle atrophy, waste of muscle. This is a reason of vitamin B deficiency. Okay, it can be B1, B2, B12, and many of the B's here. Okay, so this is one of the main reasons to have this muscle deteriorations, you know. Okay, you see, ankle edema. Okay, ankle edema is, you can see a puffy sign and symptoms here. Okay, and all this. Okay, here. This is very common that you will come across quite a number of people that when you go out there, you want to share. Okay, this is how you can identify or know what are the deficiencies. Okay, so what we are doing here, we are giving them food for correction. We are not giving any kind of treatment, so we are giving food. So this food will really help them. Okay, what we are recommending them is food. Okay, so this will really help them a lot. Okay, due to what is the reason for them to have these deficiencies? Okay, especially on vitamin B deficiency. What are the reasons? See, the reasons is refined most of the refined items that we are consuming, which is also refined rice, refined flour, okay, flour, and all the processed meat and everything. This is the refined flours and refined multigrain, even multigrain, okay. Multigrain is also having this problem. So you see, the full form of food is being genetically modified and also has been refined, and they enrich, they call it as enrich with synthetic vitamins. They put synthetic vitamins. Synthetic vitamins doesn't go into our body. The body doesn't accept this. It will be rejected as a toxin. You got to understand that. Okay, these synthetic vitamins will not be used by the body. It will be treated as toxin. Okay, this is why, you know, as per WHO's guideline, any refined, or either when you polish the rice, the flour especially, that you need to add back the vitamins. You cannot sell a zero, okay, flour. So they need to add back the synthetic vitamins. You know, there's no natural source of vitamins they should source out for this problem. So what they do is they have to, you know, add in, and that will be treated as toxin. And this is one of the main reason they have this big, huge problem. And another main problem, okay, you got to know this as well. Okay, another big problem that you are having here is, which I always ask people to avoid, what is the biggest enemy, okay, for vitamin B? Okay, not only vitamin B, they will rip off all the most important vitamins and minerals from your body, which is sugar, white sugar. Okay, and at least this white sugar with sulfur, okay, which is very, very harmful and dangerous, that will take away or damage entire B or any other C or D and all these things. And also I want to get your attention. You see, these vitamins actually, been like discovered. The first vitamin they discovered is A, then gone to the B, then gone to the C, and then D, and then E, and then it came with K, and so on. Okay, so this is how the discovery of vitamins has took place. The first vitamin ever been discovered is vitamin A, the carotene version. Okay, this is an extra information for you. So sugar is the biggest culprit here. This is why most of my sessions is been like I will be like keep telling everyone how dangerous is sugar and why do you must avoid sugar. Okay, especially the white sugar is dangerous. But if you take it in a very, very minimal amount, is okay. So let's go through in a glance very fast. If when you see any of the nails has this marks of ridges, this is B and nutritional deficiency. You don't have to precisely tell them that they are lacking of what vitamins. You can conclude this as nutrition deficiency. They need a lot of nutritional attention. If this not been treated, this will lead you to nail fungus. You'll have a lot of nail fungus, and also cyanosis, where you have lack of blood flow, and then all these headaches, dizziness, muscles issues, okay, muscle fatigue, balancing problem, okay, and all, and also muscle atrophy. This is also very much related to stomach issue. Okay, this is also very much related to stomach. All right. And also when you are talking about this refined, okay, and also this edema, okay, and this refined products, okay, and all, this is also included the white bread and so on. Very brittle fingernails. You see, the fingernails will be like chipping off, okay, will be dropping, or you can tear literally the fingernails can be torn here, and all the hole here can be like peeling off. This is one of the main reason for this is vitamin H, in fact, vitamin H. Okay, vitamin H. Vitamin H is known as biotin. Biotin. Okay, it is also one component of B. Okay, under the B vitamins, but it's known as vitamin H. And this is a very expensive vitamin, and the food industry or the pharmaceutical side, they can't produce these biotins in a cheaper volume. They cannot. Okay, and also synthetic doesn't work, as I told you. If they want to sort out in natural way, it will be very expensive. Okay, but this biotin does come with a lot of wholesome of food. All right, the wholesome of food, there has a lot of biotin here. Okay, okay. You see, why biotin is so important. Biotin gives you a lot of impact on amino acids. Okay, they give you a lot of amino acids. Amino acids absorption. Okay, they need to turn into the proteins and all, collagens. Okay, and also when you eat only the egg white, you see a lot of people are so afraid about fat. So what they do is, when we tell them to eat egg like 4 to 5 or 6, they will separate the yolk and eat only the white. And this is a very bad choice, and it's a very bad understanding that
Rata, what
eliminating.
is biotin do for the amino acid? Did you just say
Okay,
amino acid?
all right.
Uh,
Biotin, actually, it will help the amino acids to function. Okay, amino acids is one enzymes. It converts protein, and it does do a lot of transaction for the nutrition. Okay, so it will reduce the efficacy of amino acids when you have less biotin. Okay, what are the reasons where amino acids come very less to the body? Okay, what are the biotin reasons you are getting less biotin? You see, nowadays people are taking too much of processed food. The processed food doesn't come with nutrition. They all comes with added nutrition. This is even the very huge problem. Okay, and everything has been refined and been polished and added with synthetic stuffs. So all this doesn't. Okay, and also some people has this habit of modifying the food. So what they'll do is they will separate, like egg. They will only eat the white and they will remove the yolk, because they have this belief that yolk has a lot of fat and it's very bad for health, where it can cause a lot of cardiac issues, heart attack and all. If you separate the egg yolk from the egg and the wholesome of the egg, from white and yolk is being separated, the white alone will not do harm to you, will not damage your system, but it has a lot of disadvantage by doing that, such as you're taking away the biotin. So the very process of your cartilage, your collagens, and your growth hormone factors also has been affected, and all this will be damaged, whereby your body really can't work very well. Okay, see, God has created all this food as a wholesome for us. Okay, we can never go wrong if you eat egg. Okay, and it also causes a very poor digestion, and biotin supports the gut system very, very much. Okay, it supports the gut system in terms of microbiome. It gives you a lot of benefits on the microbiome in the small intestine. Got to know this. So biotin is a very, very important nutrition for our system. All right, and also you can see this nail, the cuticles, while by the edge of the fingernails you can see they will have a very brittle portion here. Okay, all this will be peeling off from the skin, will not have a beautiful nail. You see, a normal good nail should be something like this. You can see, a full form of nail. Okay, but a lot of people has this chipping of nails, and also there will be a lot of skins will be peeling here. Okay, and this is called hangnails. So they have this tendency to peel it off, and it will start to have a burning sensation, and they also can cause a lot of wound in these areas. Okay, and the side of the skin also will be peeling off. You have a very rough surface of the skin here. Okay, let me show you this part here. Okay, you see, this is what I'm referring to here. So there will be a smooth, nice layer of, will be covering all this is intact. So that will be missing. See, and it will be like this, and then a lot of infection could take place. This is, if you see any fingernails in this condition, this is a lot of major issues on nutritional deficiency, especially biotin, the B group. Even you can conclude this with calcium and many more here. Okay, and that is really need to be identified here. Okay, then you can see this kind of white marks on their face. They will have a lot of white red color patches all over here. Okay, that goes here as well. Okay, and sometimes on the forehead and also on the nostril here, the portion of the nose here. Okay, I'll enlarge this for you. Let's say this is how it looks like here. Okay, let's see. This is also one main reason of this to have this is due to vitamin B6. Okay, B6 deficiency. But you don't have to like confuse yourself whereby you need to know what is what, but generally all this condition is vitamin B deficiency. You see, vitamin B plays a very, very big role here. And this is what most of them are very, very deficient by. Okay, so so redness, a lot of pimples, tags here, and they also have a lot of wrinkles around here in these areas, and all this. Okay, then you can see these white spots. Okay, you can see this white spot here. Okay, these white spots is very common, that many people has this. Okay, what is the cost for this is zinc. Okay, this is zinc deficiency. Okay, and this is very common among a lot of people, and especially kids. We can see this. Okay, zinc deficiency, and also you can conclude as also related with calcium and magnesium, phosphorus, and also vitamin D deficiency. But the major part here was Z deficiency. So they will form a spot here, and this will not disappear, and you have to wait until the nail grow, and that will take some time. And by the time that this spot's already here, okay, and what will happen is they will have another couple of spots here and there. Say like this spots comes here, and they will have another different spots here, or maybe here, and so on, and a couple of here and there. Okay, this is very common. So if we were to come across this, you can see zinc deficiency. So what will happen if you have vitamin zinc deficiency? A lot of issues. Okay, you see, anxiety, okay, depression, okay, poor concentration, chronic painful acne, taste or hunger, no taste, you don't feel like food doesn't taste good, and sluggish immune system. That means very poor immune system. Hormonal disturbance, the hormones will be very volatile, up and down. Stomach pain will cause a lot of gas issues, can be like gastric. Okay, gastric issues, and slow healing. Okay, very, very poor healing. Okay, whenever people go for a surgery, they always ask them to give this fish called aruan fish. or they're like catfish in this kind. I don't know what they call aruan in English. There's it's different. It's a freshwater fish. They will ask them to take this. Okay, that fish has a lot of zinc. Okay, and major hair loss. Okay, and also there's another one main problem, hair loss, which is not here. Hair loss is another big problem. Okay, this is also the zinc deficiency, hair loss. Okay, and it's very much also supports muscle. Okay, muscle injuries. And you see, it is very difficult to say, we just conclude as the major reasons, cause, but actually every single vitamin has thousands of functions in the system. They work as one happy colony. Okay, so commonly you can use this all as in a guideline. Okay, so hair loss and all these issues. So what is the major cause of zinc deficiency and all these vitamin deficiencies? Is due to refined carbohydrates, refined food, refined sugars, and all this is the major reasons. Okay, and also high sugar. People love sugar, right? Okay, sugar is one of the major reasons, and then also you can classify it as sugar one of the main, and then cause of refined refined carbos. Okay, refined carbos. Okay, all this is one of the major reasons. Okay, but you see, now this is what people love to eat. They love this part. Okay, cakes and cookies and biscuits and all. You see, like yesterday, okay, what happens was, okay, this my friend of mine called suddenly and told me that she's been like having a very, very moody issues. So even she can't take a simple joke from anyone, and she feels very down, devastated, and very cranky and moody. Okay, and some incident took place, and she said, should I go and see a psychiatrist or get some medical attention? I told her, give me a pattern of your lifestyle. What do you take? What do you eat? And she said, what this got to do with what I eat? I say it's very much related. What you eat is what you are. Okay. Then when you check the diet, early morning, refined breads, sugar. Okay. So common coffee that is very popular in Malaysia. Okay. And that coffees with a lot of milk and no control of the sugar. And the bread is the main source of diet there. So you got to cut all this. Okay, so this is the biggest problem when you have this nutrition deficiency in terms of B group, zinc, and then calciums and all this. You will have a lot of effects on your stomach, on your liver, many, and that will affect your brain. All right, you got to understand this. Okay, so let's go in more and see what are the other areas. Okay, you see this symptoms here, where you can see the ridges. Earlier the ridges was vertical, okay, horizontal. It was horizontal lines. Okay, now it is vertical lines. Okay, it is like going straight up. Okay, like you can see all the lines here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I'm referring to. Okay, all these vertical lines here. Okay, this is an indication of thyroid. Thyroid indication. All right, it's not necessary that thyroid has to be like as a growth on your goiter. No, but it can very early stage. It can give you a lot of signs and symptoms of thyroid. Okay, whereby the T3 and 4 will be activated, and they are practically a defensive hormone. Okay, they will block all the nutrients to getting into the system. And the reason is also because of very high sugar intake, very high refined carbohydrates. You can see this, right? This is also a deficiency of vitamin D and many other vitamins. But the most important, what you got to figure this out is the thyroid activation is there. Okay, so this is also will make you to lose a lot of collagens, okay, in the body, and you will have a lot of problem with your joints and arms, your leg. Okay, all the bones, whatever, wherever there is a joint, it can be, if you are very weak in this sense, even you will have a lot of muscle waste, and that can cause a lot of extensive damage to your spinal. Okay, once you lose your muscle, the joints are not strong, so if you have a fall, it can cause dislocation in a very easy way. Okay, so you see, and also hair loss, a lot of hair loss, you see, and also you will have this on the eyebrow. Okay, especially on the eyebrow, you can see the end part of the eyebrow will be very, very thin. Yeah, this part of the eyebrow. Okay, this part of the eyebrow, it will be thinning very much. So it will be like, it will not be thick like this. Okay, it will be very, very thin. Okay, it can be like, we may just have a couple of dots here like this. This is also a cause of thyroid issues. Okay, and it also has a lot of damages done to the adrenaline system. Okay, your adrenaline system. All right. Okay. You see, adrenaline system is very important for immunity issues and all. Okay, this is another major reasons. Okay, then it comes to this, we call it as stomatitis. Okay, as TOMA. This is your stomach issue. You have extremely bad fungus growing in the stomach due to a lot of refined carbohydrates has been taken, and this is causing a lot of inflammation in the stomach, and this is how your body communicates with you. Okay, this is all the communication science and methods of communication. It's a language, the body language, okay, internal for immunity. The body, in fact, is asking for a help. Okay, I'm closing the ulcer. You can see the big ulcer here. Okay, see this ulcer, and you can see a lot of couple of small little ulcers here. Okay, and this is very common. Okay, and also you'll have a very bad breath. Okay, your mouth will be very smelly, odor, and all this, the reason is due to riboflavin. Okay, riboflavin is the deficiency. Riboflavin. It also comes in a C and B group. Okay, this is very important. And all these vitamins has been like killed by refined food that people are taking. Okay, and this is also B2 in a B group vitamins. Okay, you got to understand this part. B2 deficiency. Okay, towards the end I will tell you what are the products that help you on all these vitamin C deficiencies. All right, okay, you see this. Okay, this is another this we call it Allegra. Okay, Pellagra. Allegra. This is another spots you can see. This is a very acute condition of Allegra, but it's not necessary that everybody will be like this. Sometimes you can see in a very surface or spottings. Okay, also they also known as socks skin syndrome, because it will become like only like a glove, and the feet that will be only on under your leg here. Okay, you can see, but very rare you can spot this, but a lot of minor rashes and all these things come. Okay, this is a niacin. Okay, this is niacin deficiency. Okay, this deficiency comes due to vitamin B3. Okay, niacin deficiency. You see, we don't have to remember all these things. I'm just giving you as a knowledge. Okay, at the end, I will tell you exactly what to do in one wholesome and in a very easy way. Okay, this very itchy is also burning sensation. Okay, and why they are having depletion of this niacin, you see, the reason is eating the wrong food, which is not even food. There's so many food that's been camouflaged and hiding, and so-called people think that is very good. One of it is corn. Okay, corn is a very genetically modified, so it doesn't comes with that much of in nutrition. Okay, corn, people think corn is so good and yummy, they grill it. That you see the way how they eat corn, they will put the low quality butter, extremely low quality. Is only good to use it as grease. Even you can't use that as a grease for a cars or motor vehicle. They will use that kind of low quality margarine, they call it, either they call it as plant or whatever. Okay, and then they will throw in some sugar on top of it. Corn itself is useless, but they're making it more useless so that yummier. So they put all this plantas and margarines on top of it, and then they will grill it, put in some sugar or honey, then they will eat this. And what you expect? So a lot of robbery takes place, where they rob all the nutrition from their body. And this is how nutrition has been like. When you're already having malnutrition, and on top of that you are doing all this, that will take away. Okay, you see there's so many eyes that you can see, which is very red at this portion of the eye. Okay, here. Okay, And also a growth will be taking place in these areas. They will be protruding out here in this way. And this is one major reasons for B2 deficiency. Okay, the eye, you can see very radiations, it's very much related to liver issue. And you can see jaundice, okay, yellow, okay. This is jaundice. This is liver issue, where the deficiency of B vitamins and overloading the liver and gallbladder, okay, and gallbladder overloading the pigmentation, okay, they are overloading. This is where the hand, the eye, you can see the fingers, okay, and also the eye, the face here, all will change color to yellow. This is liver issue. And you see, this is called vitamin A deficiency. A deficiency. And this is also called as this is a very early stage of pterygium, okay, P-T-A-R-Y-G, pterygium, and you can see the growth here, okay, and there'll be a skin growing here, and it will cover up the white eyeball, okay, and it will also go up to here, okay, up to this level. You need to go surgically remove this. One reason, acidic body, and also vitamin A deficiency, which is carotenoid issues, okay, vitamin A. All right. So all these issues will come across, especially when you're not having a deficiency of A. Okay. You see, another major problem now, anything which is related to eye power, vision, night blur, double, astig, okay. You see, humans are very funny, okay. The bodies will start to give them signals and communication in the language that it asks for help, but they will always put the blame on something else. This, my father has it, I got it. My mother has it, I got it. My house and everybody has suspects and so on. You see, the society has made people to become so lazy and just to believe and find an easier way out. Okay, the business is such, in the society is such way, they make things for people, they convince them in a way, an easy way to believe this. Okay, so they will say, I have a stick, my house, everybody has it, and this is how it goes. And one reason you can see this vitamin A deficiency, okay, you can see the vitamin A deficiency. Okay, and you can see the blur vision, right, especially at night. Okay, the lights will start to, this is the light, okay, it will start to break. Okay, it will start to bump, break. You have a lot of special adjustment glasses, this and that now. Okay, this is business, and nobody will tell you it's vitamin A deficiency and start to give you vitamins that can source this out. And also, if they were to do that, they have only synthetic version. So we are blessed in DXN. We'll tell you what are the things to take. And so this is a skin. Okay, this is a skin. In the skin, okay, you can see this red spots, okay, every of the single cuticle, you can see the air bit here. Okay, it's all like red, tiny dots. Red dots will come, plenty of dots, especially on the groin areas and certain areas like pubic areas and all these things. It will start to. This is also vitamin A deficiency. Either people are taking a lot of carrots, okay, doing carrot juicing. Okay, a lot of people nowadays doing carrot juicing because they read everywhere, TikTok and a lot of media is giving carrot juicing. You see, juicing is one of the worst technique ever, okay, because you're breaking the wholesome of food. If you want to eat carrot, you just eat it as it is. Okay, if you chew them, you munch them, you completely consuming it. Even it is a genetically modified vegetable, but at least you won't harm you that much. If you were to do juicing, you even can, if you take like 4 carrots per day for another 60 days, 120 days, you will change oranging. Okay, your pigmentation will start to change. Okay, I've seen patients in that, men. All right, and you see a lot of crack hills, and you can see a lot of crack hills here. This is you see, when you go to a dermatitis, they always will give you a lot of steroid-based application, external application, lotions and all. And this is not identifying the root cause. No, not at all. Okay, not even coming closer to it. Okay, the major reason for this is vitamin B deficiency. Okay, vitamin B2 and 3 deficiency. Okay, there's no point putting lotions here. And this is also gut, liver, gallbladder issues. All there are 2, 3 related here. And this is the left leg. This is the right leg. You can see that gut, this leg's cracks will be greater than this leg. Okay, this side will be even more. Okay, here will be more. Here will be slightly lesser, because this meridian of a liver on the right side. Okay, this is the right leg. So yeah, see here. So this is another cause of nutritional deficiency you can find, and this is alopecia. All right. Okay, alopecia is a viral kind of issue. Why this alopecia is activated? You see, this alopecia will be activated, especially, let me mark this first. See, alopecia is losing hair. Okay, this is a viral issue. And anything to do with viral, it has a link with your adrenaline system and your stomach, your gut. One main reason the gut is under leaky gut. Okay, it has a leaky gut issue. Okay, so this is where there will be a lot of empty spots in the head, and literally when you pull the hair, it will just come boom like that. Eventually, if you don't treat this, it will make you go bald. Okay? And a lot of people, as you know, when they have the major issue, very serious leaky gut, we can't do much because the virus load will be activated. A viral is something that you can't kill them or do anything. Okay, the only way for you to fight virals is by making yourself more stronger and healthier. Okay, this is also a biotin deficiency. Okay, this is a biotin deficiency. Okay, biotin is very much related to your gut and to leaky gut issues, right? And you can see iodine deficiency. Okay, this is iodine. So you have a huge growth goiter sign here. Okay, iodine, okay, deficiency. And you see, all sort of growth, okay, it comes from cyst, fibroids and any kind of lumps and bumps like this. You got to understand, it comes from excessive of estrogen, okay? So you have a lot of estrogen. Okay, then you tends to have this kind of growth issues. So estrogen. But why do you have a lot of estrogen, especially at this currently, the chicken and the chicken egg that people are consuming, and that can cause you to elevate your estrogen level, because iodine deficiencies will block, okay, the minerals going into the system, so it will depress here, okay, and that triggers to elevate more of the estrogens, right? So then comes to the tongue. You see, the tongue itself is so powerful. It can gives you a lot of sign and symptoms. Okay, you see this tongue, the first one here, this is very much to red and glossy. Okay, red and glossy. Okay, tongue. It's not glossy, it's very red, like a bloodish kind of this one. This is B2 deficiency. B2 deficiency. This tongue, okay, is very red. There's another one here which is very glossy. You see, it is very glossy. Okay, it is red and then it is glossy. Okay, this is B12 deficiency. Okay, all the big groups here. Okay, this is B12. You see another tongue here. It is like hairy tongue. We call it, this is a hairy tongue because there's a lot of growth. Okay, a lot of growth on the hair, which is a yeast kind of growth. Okay, in the on the tongue here, and this is really can't even find a good lighter of this. Okay, you see all this, okay, a thick coated, and all this will cause the patients to have a very weak pale skin. And you can see this, when you see anyone which is very pale, has a lot of medical conditions in many ways, just check their tongue. It's very simple. And this shows the stomach. The stomach is so bad. Okay, and there's a lot of growth of fungus and H. pylori most probably, and everything in the stomach. Okay, and then also you have this is also another, this is called fissurus. Fissurus. Fissurus is a lot of cracks on the tongue, and this is another main reason is the water going into the system, the upper body and the lower body. This is upper body, this is the lower body. It is not getting regulated, it's not rotating, okay, with one. And this is also a major damage in the stomach issues due to B12 deficiency. Okay, you can see this from the top. Okay, so this is very common. They will look normal the moment they come out with their tongue, and this is another issue here. Okay, so here you see the body, the type of bodies to malnutrition. This is all due to thyroid, so hormonal issues, okay, and joint, arms, and all this thing. Okay, one type is the ovary type. This is call it as ovary type. Okay, this is adrenaline type. Okay, you can see the portion here. Okay, the portion here. Okay, here and here will be too much. All right, here there's a curve, but here there's no curve. It will be coming out like this. And this is the thyroid type. Okay, and the leg will be very small. It'll be going like this. And here you can see a very huge big belly. This is a liver issue. Okay, this is a thyroid issue, and this adrenaline issue. You see this adrenaline issue. Okay, we'll come to that later. And liver. Whenever you have liver issues and deficiencies, you'll have very itchy, okay, feet. Okay, when you say both your hands and palms, very itchy. It can be any time, especially night. You will have this. At certain period of time, when the liver meridian is very high. Okay, and that is the time here. The reason: refined sugar, too much of sugar, too much of synthetic vitamins, and all this cause this problem. Yeah. And then this is a very common problem now. You have a nerve tumor. We call it as nerve tumor. The name for this is neuroma. This is actually due to virus. Okay, viral. So you can't kill viral. Viral issues can't be killed, and they will get activated. Okay, when your system is very weak, especially your stomach is very badly functioning. Okay, just because your small intestine is the second brain of the body. I've shared this many times, and the whole hub. Okay, the microbiome. Okay, we human being, 80% our system is virus and bacteria. 20% is human genome, human gene. Only 20%. We are made of virus. Okay, virus and bacteria. Okay, so you need a good immune system to manage this 80%. Okay, so you need a good gut system, you need a good stomach, your adrenaline has to be good. So your adrenaline is the organ where it monitors. Okay, and where is the adrenaline? It's just right above your kidney. It's just like a cap there sitting there on the kidney. Okay, if your kidney is like this, the adrenaline will be here. It will be sitting right at the top here. Okay, and then there'll be a tube here, a kidney tube. Right. This is how your kidney. If you want to know how big is your kidney, as big as your ears. So it's simple, eh? As big as your ears, as big as your kidney. Okay, you want to know how big is your brain? Put your both hands like this, and that's how big is your brain. Okay, want to know how big is your heart? As big as your fist is your heart. You see, human system is such a magnificent system, such a mind-blowing. Okay, but people refuse to know more about it, and you never take care of it. It's never failed system. It never fail. It runs until it's right up to the end of our day, and it's not designed to fail. But the biggest culprit of the system is the owner by itself. Okay, all right. So this neuroma, all right, come back to this. The neuroma is a nerve disorder disease. A lot of people are having this now. The reason, again, go back to what can make the adrenaline weak. The entire refined B, C, D, all the nutrients here. Okay, then goes to yawning. People yawn a lot now. Okay, yawning is one reason. Iron deficiency. This is iron deficiency issues. Okay, iron. And also B, you can go to the B vitamins and all these things is defined. Deficiency, short of breath. Okay, you need a lot of gas. You feel like you need more air, and all these things. You see, this problem is also one of the major reasons for iron and stomach related. You see, the ions department is spleen. Spleen's reflexology, exogenous, reflex organ works as a brothers, and brothers is stomach. Okay, stomach. If your stomachs get hurt, your stomach gets into problem, your spleen will also get into problem. Remember that. That is why the people who has a lot of stomach related issue, when it comes to blood disorder kind of problem, very much linked with stomach. So you cannot run away from the law of the universe. Stop inflammatory food. Stop eating garbage, which is processed food, fast food, junk food. You cannot run away. Doesn't matter how good is your supplement, how pure it is, how superior it is, you got to stop damaging. You got to, stop the, damage is done to the system, and then only you can rebuild it. Okay, eye twitching. Okay, eye twitching. Eye twitching. You see, this eye twitching is practically, you will have this, kind of feelings. That a lot of people has come across this. Okay, Indian people always have this, belief system. If your eye is twitching like that, some visitors going to come to your house. For goodness sake. not visitors coming. This eyebrows will be like start to like twitching. So this is also nutritional deficiency due to B and C, okay, which is more to minerals deficiency. Then coming close to that, they have this flat food. Okay, I see this flat food. Okay, this flat food is a very, very common problem nowadays. You can see it among a lot of children, a lot of, this is not hen. This does look like a hen, but this is the feed of the food of a person. And you see, it goes inwards. You can see it goes inwards. So the leg, it will be like, if the person's leg is, it's like this, and this arch, it will be like, yes. Okay, you can see here, it's going inwards, and this will push here. So you can see here, the pressure is going in, and this. You see, there's a lot of argument on this area. Okay, a lot of people, the experts, think this is nothing to do with nutritional deficiency. But I personally, as in a medical profession, I think this is very much to nutritional deficiency, because the leg, one reason you can get into this flat food is due to obesity. The reason for obesity is also malnutrition and toxin issues. So again, when you talk about malnutrition, you also come back to nutrition deficiency. That is what when people are obese. Right? When you are obese, you are having a couple of issues. One is the malnutrition issues. When you have very poor nutrition input to the system, you'll have all the tendons, muscle support, bone support will be gone. And that is why the leg is going inwards. And this is a very common problem now. But even you can correct this by using shoes and all. But if you're not going to correct the root cause of the stomach, leaky gut, B, and minerals, calciums, magnesium, all this part, the major organs which is highly damaged here is the gut system. Okay, so it is nutritional deficiency. Okay, you can see here. All right, this is flat food. This is a normal. Okay, you got to have this kind of best leg here. Okay, this is the best one here. Okay, this is normal. Okay, this is normal. Well, what is abnormal here is you will have this very much. See, it is pushing you in, and it is pushing down towards this angle, down plus towards this angle. So this will cause a lot of damage here. Okay. Do it to make this big. Okay, you can see it here. Okay. And this is how it looks like. Flat. There's no arch here. You need to have this arch. Okay, there's also malnutrition. Okay, and how does DXN can help you? Okay, so let me explain to you all a little bit here. Okay, you see, we come across a lot of the sign and symptoms. Okay, you see how you're going to rectify all this with the DXN products. Yes, DXN products, I would endorse or say a very safe, okay, product which I'm using it for more than 9 years. I'm helping hundreds and thousands of patients out there in reversing all the terminal diseases without using a single allopathy medication. Okay, allopathy medication is good. It is more to medical emergency. If you need that, then you have to, seek doctors for emergency. Okay, so all these dietary lifestyle issues, you need to correct your lifestyle, need to correct your food, and DXN supplements is not a supplement; it's highly therapeutical food, which works as a form of food. Every single product which comes in DXN, which can be consumed by 1 hour old born baby, you can give them truly everything what we have. So what are the best, I would say, the first and the most needed to eradicate malnutrition in the whole world and globally, where all of us we know that is very well known, is spirulina. Okay, spirulina is the most important one. Spirulina. Then you can add all the other whatever you want to consume from DXN, like morinzi. Okay, morinzi, you can give them RG, GL, the Rishiganos, Gynoderma versions, and we have more codipine, cordyceps, whatever the rest you want, you can take it. Okay, here you got to understand, spirulina is the well-known superfood. You got to know this superfood. This is a superfood. Even it's been given for the astronauts, and it's an ambassador product. Okay, ambassador product for eradicating malnutrition globally. Okay, and DXN is one of the selected company. It's the only company I think selected for eradicating malnutrition, working with UNESCO groups of companies. Okay, so spirulina, and you have the best spirulina in your hand from DXN, and DXN is the largest spirulina manufacturer in the whole world, global, and with high quality control, with all the certification and all, and even in Malaysia, and you have the cheapest for the highest quality. What you waiting for? I personally consume approximately 80 pieces of spirulina because my protein intake which I need is very high, and this spirulina is more superior compared to the protein comes from meat and protein comes from other source of food. It's completely safe to be consumed, and it doesn't comes with any heavy metals, and it doesn't comes with any of the other worried part that you need to worry. Why? Because DXN is 14001 ISO certified company, which they are very, very careful, and the quality control on toxin is very high. Okay, that is why DXN has been like 30 years old company, 180 countries globally they have been operating, and product availability lost count, more than 250 over countries to have our product. Okay, so it is the whole world we have DXN products. And how can these products go so much into many countries? Because the people, the human, wherever there are human, there is DXN products. Okay, so there are many doctors overseas, they have been using this, but locally not many. Okay, there are few. So don't ask which product is good for what, which product. The whole, you need to use the entire range of DXN products. And we have coffee range. In the coffee, we also added with Ganoderma and other mushrooms as well, especially like lion's mane, shiitake mushrooms, and so many other mushrooms has been added into these coffees. And like now, I'm enjoying oolong tea while doing this talk. So it's also a health benefit tea without creamer and without sugar. All right. So stay away from sugar. All right. So it comes to the quality control. DXN has this HACCP and okay, HACCP, and they also have this halal certification. All right, halal certification and ISO, GMP, TGA for Australia, and 14001 ISO. This is an international organic certification. All right, so what else you need? So let's go to the Q&A session. Thank you so much for the humble hearing. So let's take.
Morning, Doctor.
Morning, sir.
Doctor, so far there is only one query in chat box. Madam Mumtaz requested, she is 13 years old girl. In her big finger in the foot, nail grows only inside, not growing side of this thing. Only it is growing very small, thin, doctor. Side it is not growing. What is the reason and what is the remedy, doctor?
Okay, let me answer this. Okay.
Is that the nail? The nail is very small, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
No, this is ingrown toenails actually. Okay, this is an ingrown toenails issue. Ingrown toenails are totally different. Okay, this is also related to malnutrition. Okay, but this is more to how you cutting and taking care of the hygiene of your the leg. Okay, the toenails. So Madam Mumtaz, maybe I'll text you directly or call you and advise you what can you do. For this, what they really got to do is, you see, they got to like, cut and let the nail grow further. Okay, if it is very, very bad, then you got no choice. You need to get a surgical correction there. Okay, and that need to be done if it is really bad. It depends on the situation here. Okay, for meanwhile you also can use the guano oil and all, but I don't think so that will help that much. Okay, because if it is a very, very beginning stage, yes, it can help. You can even put like some RG on top, then you can put some toothpaste and all, just to soften the skin and let the nail to grow further. Don't cut too short. You need to let the nail grow and come out of it. Okay, so that is where the nails will not go inwards. Okay, that's very important. Okay, yeah, what is the next question?
Thank you, doctor. Ma'am, so only one question is in Burmese. Just now, sweet.
Yes, the question is, the sunflower seeds is making you fat. Is that correct? Eating the sunflower seeds. Doctor, is it the one that you always taking at the dealer shop?
Okay, all right. You see, if this the question is, will a sunflower seed make people fat? Okay, you see, it depends on what are you eating in a daily basis. If you are eating too much of carbohydrates, yes, that will make you fat. But if you're eating only sunflower seed, I don't think so it will make you fat. Okay, how much of sunflower seed can you eat? You see, even you like the sunflower seed, you need to limit your intake. Like I like it too, and only on Saturday when I go to Tira's place, they'll open 1 or 2 packs and everybody eats it. So in 1 packet there is a little, not like 1 kg. No, I don't think so it's a kg, maybe about 300 grams to 400 grams, but 5 to 6, 7 people eat. Okay, so you just eat slow and just enjoy it, that's it. Okay, but it comes with less salt. Okay, the sunflower seed from Myanmar comes less salty compared to the Malaysia one. Okay, but all these will definitely not make you fat. If you are getting fat, definitely carbohydrates intake is way too high. You need to go and see on that part. Okay, yeah. Okay,
Thank
the
you,
next
doctor.
question, yeah.
One, ma'am, so you can go with some more question is in.
Yes, the question is for the brown around the eyes. The how to call it? I don't know. The eye and the whole eye is a brown. Why is it happening? After I take the supplements for 7 months, it becomes better. Getting the brown around the eyes.
Which part of the eye?
The eye, under the eye.
Okay.
Around the eye.
Okay. All right. You see, around the eyeball, especially the lower eye, if you have darker skin, okay, this could be one main reason is liver issue.
Doctor, question?
The question is, when you have a darker circle, okay, below the eye, okay, that is one main reason is, you can be sleeping disorder, okay, you don't have enough sleep, okay. You see, when you don't have enough sleep, that overloads your liver. So this is why your eye resembles so much to your liver, okay, internal and also the external side of your eye, you can see from the liver. Your liver is not getting enough rest. So this is one main reason. So what product you need, always been telling, we are not doing treatment, okay. Don't ask what treatment or what medicines. No, we are not giving medications here. So you need to do correction on your lifestyle. If you're not sleeping enough, catch 7 hours sleep, that's very important, and stop your inflammatory food. Add a lot of good fat into your diet, which is VCO, a lot of spirulina, and the oolong tea, black coffee, and all this. Cut your sugar. The biggest enemy for your liver is sugar. Remember that. And everybody wants to eat a lot of sugar and want a good health. You're not able to obtain that. Okay? Even they're trying to integrate so much of other functions and ways and running. You see, like you eat a lot of sugar and then you run. No, you can never come out of the problem. You may remain slim. You may push your body to obtain the good value of health. But when you are getting older and older, you will start to have the problems. Glycation happens when glucose goes in. When there is a lot of insulin secreted more than required, that causes a lot of damage. you're burning the system. Okay? Don't think you are slim, you can come out of it. I'm taking so much of this and that will save me. No. You will get into problems. So that is very dangerous. So reduce your sugar intake or stop your sugar intake. Or keep it occasionally. That will be good. Who don't like sugar, right? So keep it for holidays or something that really good comes across. We may enjoy it, but not in a regular basis. You cannot be eating candies, chocolates daily, ice creams daily. Keep that once in a while. Okay? So don't try to push and do workouts and this and that then you try to fix this in another way. That is very, very challenging and very high risk. Okay, that is why we see a lot of sports people have a cardiac arrest and a lot of damages takes place. Okay, eating or feeding your body. Eating is actually feeding your body, your cells. So there is a love and there's art for it. You cannot be feeding your body junks, please. All right? So it is all interrelated. Okay? See, one of my patients comes to me, has a little obesity, not so much, is a very vigorous sports person. He does everything good, but he has a lot of pimples. But once you start to correct the food, all the pimples goes off without any single application on the face. Pimples you cannot treat with lotions and this and that. You need to treat the stomach. So what? Cut all the inflammatory food, again goes to the brain, the sugar and everything, and that really gives good results. Remember, the eye problem is also the same. Okay, the next question, please.
Thanks, Doctor. Ma'am, so few more questions in Burmese.
Yes, for the alopecia, is it, Doctor? The one that you just showed the photo. Is that because of the kidney problems? Is there any other complication for the alopecia, the hair loss?
All right. The question is alopecia, is this related to kidney issues? Okay. They actually no, it is not. Alopecia is more to viral issue. Okay. This happens due to extensive damage to the microbiome in the stomach, the small intestine. This gives you a poor adrenaline control. Adrenaline is one of the most important organ to upkeep our good immune system. All right, so this is where the alopecia, the load of the virals, get very activated, and then it does the damage to the skin. Okay, so for short-term treatment, yes, you can go and get medical attention for alopecia because it grows very fast. In long-term, you don't want alopecia to come back again. You need to do your dietary correction. You need to stop all the inflammatory food and come out of it. The same goes to shingles and all. You see, shingles is also the same. It damaged the nerve system. So the moment your system is so weak and poor, the shingles will come out soon. It's a zoster family. The same with your chickenpox family. Okay, it comes in triggers. It causes extensive damage to the nerve system. And the pain is a very sharp, throbbing, cutting pain on the nerve. It goes right up in, okay, like putting a single needle into your body. It gives kind of different kind of pain, and you can take all kind of medication for temporary because the pain is so bad and all, no harm. But how are you going to prevent that shingles is not going to come back and attack you. If your immune system is not corrected, shingles can come anytime. Not only shingles, anything to do with virus. So the only way to correct this is upkeep your good health. So in order to that, you need to have a good stomach without leaky gut. So you want a system without leaky gut? Very simple. Cut all your flour-based food. Cookies, noodles, flour. Remember, if you're not cutting the flour, you may not go far. You will get trapped in any of these episodes of attack. Your body, your viral, the bacteria, any of this is keep attacking, because they want to grow too. They want to grow. They are also a living organism that want to grow. They will be keep trying. So until end of our life, we need to have a good immune system. So every time the bacteria, the virus, the bad one comes, the good ones will boom on the head and say, go to the back. Boom, go to the back. So who should lead the race? The good viral loads, the good bacteria. The bad one goes to the back and keep quiet. Right? So I believe that you understand what I'm saying. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, doctor. Ma'am, so one more is in
Yes, what is the next question?
doctor, it is in
There is one question from Lin Lin. Is it?
Okay.
It's saying like that, or the toenail got the crack, and then after that, the nail is not stick to the skin.
Okay.
And
Toenails.
what is happening? Yeah.
Can I
Why
answer?
is it? Why is it?
Okay. Toenails is cracking, and why it is, and what to do, and the nail are not sticking on the nail bed. Okay, that is the question. Okay, you see here, what is the reason? Okay, the reason here is also malnutrition. So increase your intake of spirulina, and that will solve this problem. This is very much related to B deficiency and magnesium, calciums, and all this. And also stop all the inflammatory food that you are enjoying, and try to cultivate a good, healthy lifestyle. Okay, that will help you. Okay, so what you can apply on the toenails in order to make it stronger, or as an application, you can always apply guano oil, or you can apply the virgin coconut oil. That's very good for skin. The best oil for viral issue, skin dermatitis issue, is coconut oil. Coconut oil is a proven antiviral and antibacterial, antifungal also. Remember that. Okay, so just apply that. Eventually you will have a very beautiful, good nail. Okay, so if the nail is not sticking to it, just throw the nail on top of it and start to do this, and you will get a good nail growing after that. Okay, right.
Thank you, doctor. Sister Vijay asked on the question, how to rectify ligament vein clots in ankle, doctor? Can we do walking with that issue? Ligament vein clots in ankle. How to rectify it, doctor?
Okay, anything to do with ligament issues, this is very much related to the question. I'll repeat the question. What to do with ligament issues, ligament torn, or all this kind of ligament issues, very simple. When you lose your microbiomes in your stomach and your gut system, and the leaky gut will speed this up. All your joints, your synovial fluids, and everything will start to deteriorate. And also, you will lose your muscles. You see,
Doctor, did you say leaky gut or ligament?
Leaky gut.
The joint.
Leaky gut.
Leaky gut, sorry.
Yeah. You see, if you all listen to the session just now, okay, maybe you missed it. I'll repeat that part for you. Okay. What will cause muscle atrophy? It's B. B is related to stomach issues, colon issues. Why you are losing a lot of B, you're not getting enough B. One main reason, the food that we are eating now doesn't come with a lot of B. Second, whatever the little B's comes with the food is been destroyed by processed, refined food, flour-based food. And all this modified, which is not even food. It's a junky food, junk food, which is a processed food. So this is bad. So this will cause a lot of damage to your system. Once you damage your gut system, you damage your stomach system, all your ligaments, tendons will be very, very weak. So you can't really fix them without correcting the root cause. So once you stop the damage, then you put in the nutrition. It will be corrected immediately. Okay? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Doctor. Mr. Ravichandran asked an query. For retinopathy and macular edema issue, which is stabilized, what product will be suitable, Doctor? Retinopathy and macular edema issue.
Both are circulatory problems. So retinopathy and also edema. Okay. There is no quick fix here. Remember, okay, what product? Rather than asking what can I eat, you should ask what I shouldn't eat. Okay. The extensive amount of damage happens due to taking inflammatory food, which is robbing every single thing from your body. The food that people are eating now literally killing them on every single bite that you're doing, which is flour-based food first. Second, sugar. Third, milk. When I say sugar, all type of sugar. Milk. Every single milk, cow milk, whatever milk. It's got to stop. Last and final is fruits. Stop fruits. Reduce it for 95%. Only 5% once in a while you can just take fruits. No problem. Okay? Don't take in a chunk and bowls of fruits. Why? Fruits is extremely genetically modified and it is sweet. You like it. So this is bad. So all this will cost these two problems that you have. Okay? Retina issues, retina detachment, lens problem, muscle problem, A deficiency, all this bad things is robbing the vitamins from your system. Okay? And also edema. Okay? So just fix this and everything will get corrected. I have tons of edema cases. First rules, correct the forefoot. Second rules, put in a good fat. Third, do some walking. 5-6 days, boom, everything back to normal. You just get a shock. Wow. How come? It's a miracle. You just got to put the right food into your system. Your system is the best doctor and he knows what to do. It's not complicated. The problem comes complicated because they are not putting in the right things, what they're supposed to. What the body needs is not getting it. Too much of carbohydrates, refined sugar. Okay? Right. The next question, sir.
Thank you, Doctor. Dr. Poovan asked one query. For tinea, TANEA, in between toes, a recurring problem. What is your advice, Doctor?
Okay. What I will say is do the same thing, it will go off as well. Okay. Dystonia corporis is actually an athletic food. Okay, it is a fungal in between the toe. It is also one issue is the zinc, calcium, magnesium, a lot of deficiencies here, and also not having proper circulation. That an issue. Take a lot of spirulina, but to eradicate that thing much faster, you can put a little bit of toothpaste with virgin coconut oil. Our coconut oil is so powerful for any fungal infection and also any skin disorder. No problem. You can apply them. Okay. So the reason why we put a little bit of our Ganoderma toothpaste, because the toothpaste will open up the spores a bit here. Okay. And then it is natural base. It's no chemical. And the coconut oil will penetrate in and it will just go off in a couple of days. Recur. Okay, recurrent comes due to the food sometimes, wearing shoe for too long. Okay, but technically, okay, if you really see the history, okay, human shouldn't be wearing a footwear. We should keep it open, but that is not possible at this point of time, right? Okay, we should be barefooted. But now working condition is a lot of things, so the leg, the food is not breathing enough, and also some have this sweaty feet and all these things, a lot of things. So you also can apply this coconut oil before putting in the socks. You can even put this DXN powder, okay, because it's a Ganoderma powder and it's a natural healthy stuff, so it's good. So all this can prevent. What you can do a little bit of extra is just take some powder, and once in a while you can add a little bit of Ganoderma into the powder, and you can just apply on the toe, so in between, and put in the socks. So this will help you. And also once in a week, dip it in salt water. That also will help, and all this can be done. Okay, so that will help to speed up the process. Okay, the next question, please.
Thanks, doctor. Last query in the chat box, doctor. I am having a scare in the left leg, big toe. What to do, doctor, for that? Scare, SCAR, doctor. Scare. What do I think?
This is scar, is it?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, you can apply coconut oil. Okay, but you see, when you get an injury, you will have a scar. Okay, there's no way you can retrieve a scar because it's damage and secondary growth, and you can't read. But there's just apply coconut oil. Take care of the footwear and all. Sometimes it will go back after a period of time, but it'll take a little longer. Okay, yeah. Next question.
Thanks, doctor. Doctor Corey, that's it, doctor. Two people raised hands.
I have one question.
Okay, sorry.
Doctor, in the today's session, the vertical line or the horizontal line on the nail, and also the tan is I got the white, and also every time after the shower, my eyes are very red, and also my nail are like and it's going inside. It's not like normal, it's like this. How do you say that?
Okay.
The nail is not the full. And what kind of vitamins deficiency?
Okay, you see, I show you all ingrown. Okay. Okay, let me wait. Mm. Just a minute, please. Yeah. Okay, you see you all can hear me, right?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah, you see the
Yes,
ingrown
doctor.
toenails, a couple of questions on ingrown tails now. Okay, you see, this is
ခြေ
the
ချောင်းချိုက်နေတဲ့ဥစ္စာရဲ့ဒါမှမဟုတ်အဲ့လိုအတွင်းကိုကုတ်နေတဲ့ဥစ္စာပေါ့နော်အဲ့ဒါနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးတော့တဲ့မေးခွန်းဒီနေ့နှစ်ခုသုံးခုရှိတော့တဲ့
see, this is the ingrown toenails. Okay, this one. This is a surgical correction. Okay.
ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒီလိုမျိုးပေါ့နော်ဒီ तू အတွင်းသူချိုက်တဲ့ဥစ္စာတော့မဟုတ်ဘူးเนาะအခုဟာကတော့သူခြေ
Ma'am,
သင်း
so
က
I
အ
think
သွ
you
င်း
are in
ကို
English room.
Yeah, English session.
sorry
Ma'am, so?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. You see, what you got to do here, you never let the toenails go inwards. This is cutting techniques. Okay, you need to let the toenails grow outwards. So this nail bit here, the last part of the nail, you shouldn't let it. Some people will cut it round this way. They will cut it round here. So when you cut round here, the toenails will go inwards. Okay, you got to trim it properly. Okay, you got to let the toenails come outwards. Okay, what they will do is, you see, this is the problem here. Okay, let me show you all this. Okay. Okay, you see here, this is the problem. Okay, you see, you got to let these toenails grow outwards, grow out like that. Okay, what people do is they go and cut so short until here. Okay, then they will also trim this nail in this way. Cut it like this, and this will go inwards. This will go inwards. You see? And this is a mistake. And it will start to go inside. All right? And that is where the nails is like this. And this is your toe. This is your toe. What will happen? The nail will go inwards. It will start to go inside. It will start to grow inside. You see? And they got no choice. What we got to do is we got to take this part of the nail out. We'll go to the nail bit and we'll drill it and kill the whole nail bit here, and then we'll stitch it back here. So then in the future it won't grow. It's no point even you remove the toenails. Okay, we do a surgical correction here. We'll open up here. It's a very minor surgery, and we'll kill the nail bit here and make sure the nail doesn't grow this way. So you'll do it both sides. So near the middle, the nail will grow. This is not nutritional deficiency. It can be a little bit of nutritional deficiency in growing a good nail. But I've seen a lot of people who have very healthy skin, healthy nails. But this is the technique where you cut your nails. So you let the nails grow out, then you cut them. So don't go and, make a blunder, cut too short. And that is not the way. So where you got to cut your nail is here. When the nail comes out, cut here. So don't let the nails grow like this. Right? You say your nails grow like this. Okay, this is your nail. Okay, this is your nail. It grows like this. Okay, then you cut this. You cut here. Then it will never grow. It will keep growing here. Then you cut here. But some people crazy. They will cut like this. Like this. Then after a couple of months, the nails will start to grow downwards like this. Then they'll come. Wow. So this, the sharp edge will cause the pain. Okay? So I guess you all understand this part. Okay? So don't ask toenails growing problem. Huh? Okay? Then we are going more out of topic already. All right? And for another person that's now asked, also are you getting red at all this issue? Take a little more spirulina. You see, spirulina identified or correct all your B nutrition deficiency issues, all the B, calcium issues, magnesium issues, zinc issues, phosphorus, magnesium, iodine is a superfood, a goodness sake, superfood, the best food to eradicate malnutrition on this earth. Spirulina is more than 4 million years old. Remember that. It is the first food for all the ecosystem on this planet. And we have that. We are so blessed. Through DXN, we have the most purest spirulina. So how much will you take in such a powerful stuff? You should be taking at least 20, 30, 40. But people are taking 2, 3. No. This is really bad. You take 10 at least. There also some complain, say that I don't have enough budget. Cut your budget on other things. Put the budget on spirulina more for 20. It's not going to cost you thousands of ringgits. A couple of, 20 a day, 600 tablets per day. 500 is only 100 plus another top 50. Oh my God, it's so cheap. Not even 200 ringgit for your good health. Okay, so increase that. Okay, so all questions answered.
Thanks, Doctor. Doctor, queries, that's it, Doctor. 2 people hand raised. Maybe unmute, Doctor.
Yeah, please.
Doctor. Oh, fine, Doctor.
Yeah.
Ma'am, Dasvi E. Kya. You may unmute and ask. Dasvi E. Kya. Are you able to unmute?
I think she's asking Madam Miss
Yes,
Cho
yes.
on the side. Yeah.
Sama. Main chào nuôi này gì anh đây đã bảo lệ nhà bây giờ rồi xí để chào cả là lú đấy
brittle le.
mấy ở lấy xí đây đã mấy anh nhà bây giờ xí chào cả là qua đấy anh đi xí nhà xí sẽ còn xem mà mấy chào nuôi này gì anh đây đã bảo cú xí nhà bây giờ xí chào cả là qua lú đấy
So my mother is 87 years old. We are giving the supplements.
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ရှင်ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဆရာမ
Now is like he's going the toilet 6 times a night, every night. And is there any danger
Okay, is the
after taking the supplements?
okay is the
But
stool,
she's taking the supplements for long already.
how long is this toilet problem?
အဲ့ဒီခုပေါ့ဟိုဟာပေါ့တိုက်ပြီးကြရပဲဆရာမချွေးတွေထွက်တယ်အဲ့ချွေးတွေထွက်တယ်စီးညာဘက်ဆို6ခါလောက်သွားတယ်တဲ့ဟုတ်ကဲ့ရှင်နှစ်နှစ်တော့ပြည့်တော့မှာဆရာမမကြော်သေးဘူးဆရာမတစ်နှစ်ကျော်နှစ်နှစ်တွင်းဟုတ်ကဲ့ရှင်
She's giving the supplements for almost 2 years now already. And
ဘယ်လိုမှမနေဘူးလေအဲ့ဒါနည်းနည်းမျက်နှာလေးကြတော့ပေါ့မျက်လုံးလေးလည်းမို့တယ်တဲ့အဲ့ဒါအန်ဒီရရှိတာဆိုအဲ့ဒါမေးခိုင်းလို့နေညနေတက်တယ်ဆရာမ
and then she's going for toilet 6 times every night since then. But the body, she's feeling good, but of course the not enough sleep. Is there any danger? 87 years old.
No, the question what I want to know is, she already giving the products for 2 years, and how
Yes.
long is the toilet problem? Is it 2 years it's been like this?
Yes, since 2 years.
Then nothing to be worried, okay? And this side asked them to correct the food, okay? Check on the inflammatory food, what she's taking, whether there is a lot of rice, and what is the last meal is taken, and all that. So that will maybe help her to reduce this one. Toilet means how? Motion or urine?
Urine.
Urine means definitely she's on high carbohydrates, too much of sugar. Cut all the sugar and all the carbohydrates. Okay? That's very important. And even coffee, cut the coffee, okay?
Okay, Sema.
Cut the rice and all. Okay?
ဟုတ်ကဲ့ဆရာမစီးရတော့လျှော့ကြမယ်စီးရလျှော့ကြမယ်လို့အော်ဟုတ်
Okay. I think
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
One more last
okay, another
advice, doctor.
yeah, wait,
More-
wait, Sir Sam.
Yes,
Hello?
yes, doctor. Ma'am, can you wait more, doctor? I can wait.
Okay, if any of the patients or any of the members are waking up frequently at night, more than even once you wake up, very directly you can understand this part. They are on very high carbohydrates diet. Very simple. We human beings shouldn't wake up at night to drink water. No. You shouldn't wake up to urinate. No. You don't do all this. But now, people are so crazy. They will wake up to pee. They wake up to drink water. Morning, they don't drink water. 4 o'clock morning, they will wake up, they look for water. 4 o'clock morning is sleeping time, for goodness sake. So anyone who wakes up in the odd hour, that means you have done something wrong to the system. So this will cause a lot of damage in terms of sleeping. You cannot have good deep sleep. Sleep, there is 3 types of sleep. One, very shallow. One, very deep sleep. One, just normal. So in order to go into the deep sleep, for a person like 1 or 2 hours a day also is a big question mark. See? So because you're taking too much of carbohydrates, so this happens. Or you're drinking a lot of water before go to bed. This is also wrong. Okay? Do all this in the daytime. Drink a lot of water. Okay? But don't eat carbohydrates too much. All right? So even like some members will ask questions, DXN beverages is sweet. Can I keep it in the morning? DXN coffee. It depends who is drinking the DXN coffee. All the DXN coffees are good. But what is your age and what is your condition? If you are 60, 70, 80, we have oolong tea, we have black tea, black coffee, no sugar. Go for the one who don't have sugar. We almost have 30 coffees with sugar, and we have another 30 types of, about 10 to 15 types of tea and coffee without sugar. So go for the one without sugar. 90% of your coffees and tea keep without sugar, 10% go for the sugar one. Once in a while, in the daytime. And how much you move, that is also important. Okay, see, like for them, the mother is good, the mother is healthy, yes, the product is healthy. So carbohydrates is going too much into the system. So that is making her to wake up and constantly balancing the system. So remember, okay, this is very important. Okay, Mona.
Ma'am, Mona, you may.
Okay, ဆရာမင်္ဂလာပါရှင်။ကျမကလေနားထဲမှာအရန်ရတယ်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ကျမမျက်နှာမှာအရင်တော့ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဝက်ချံတွေစားဝက်ချံတွေမပေါက်ဘူးအခုနောက်ကျောတွေမှာဆိုရင်လည်းစားဝက်ချံတွေထွက်လာတယ်မျက်နှာမှာလည်းဝက်ချံထွက်တယ်ပြီးတော့စီးလည်းခဏခဏခုနပြောလို့စီးလည်းခဏခဏသွားတယ်နော်တရက်လုံးသွားပြီးရင်လည်းကျမစီးကျင်တယ်လို့ခံစားရတယ်ပေါ့နော်ဟုတ်ကဲ့အဲ့ဒါပါပဲရှင်ဆရာကျွန်တော် coffee တောက်တယ်အုံးပြိုစီဘီကိုတောက်တယ်စပီရူလိုင်းနာတောက်တယ်Okay. How?
I'm taking the coffee Visio and spirulina, and I got that my ears got very itchy, and also this day I got so much pimples comes out. Also that at the back also got some big kind of pimples. It comes out, and also at night also I'm going the frequent urination as well.
Okay. What are the products she's taking?
She's taking only 3 coffee, Visio and spirulina.
What coffee?
Black coffee တောက်တယ် EU Vita Cafe အစုံမဲ့တောက်တယ် coffee 9မျိုးလောက်
She all mix black coffee, EU Cafe, Vita Cafe, and all other as well. She's taking all different coffees.
Okay, and ask her to work on the products is always remember the products will not do any damage, any kind of
Question, doctor?
Okay, the question is taking all the products but still having pimples and urination and all these things. Okay, and pimples, boils, no. You see, always remember, when you take product, you are not satisfied with the results. Check on the food they eat. What are the food they are eating? That means carbohydrates is bad for us. Always remember, you cannot go Wrong. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is sugar. Okay? Our best currency for the body is fat. Okay? That means the person has issues in carbohydrates, has issues in the colon system. So increase the VCO, increase the spirulina, and maybe can add some RGGL, Morinzi. Morinzi is also very, very powerful. Okay, now this is very important. Okay, so catch all the carbohydrates. So the gateway, you have a gate. See, don't let any carbohydrates come into the gate. So you have to filter all the carbohydrates. The body doesn't need carbo. The body doesn't need sugar. Remember that. Okay? The body can survive without sugar more efficiently. But you can add a little bit. No problem. Okay? The moment we say little bit, some people's little is, it varies. Sometimes 5 times a day is very little. Funny. You know, see, sometimes I get alcoholics comes to clinic. When they say cut your alcohol, reduce it. So they from 30 days, they will say, doctor, I'm very good now. I say, now I only drink 25 days. So the 5 days he cut is a big thing for them. I said, my goodness, if you drink 5 days, 20 days, you don't drink, it's fine. Oh my God, that is really... You see, they will say, doctor, I'm 25 days only I drink, 5 days I don't drink. They say, go back, cut some more. They cut another 5 days. Now, is it okay? I drink 20 days, in 10 days I don't drink. I say, cut, you only drink 5 days, 25 days you cannot drink. You see, you got to push them, push them, push them. Some people's little is defined differently. Okay? So this is how it is. So always remember, easy way to trace. Catch all the carbohydrates. You have to identify every single carbohydrate that goes into the system. And that is the culprit. You have to get hold of that carbohydrates. Okay? And then you survive, or you can have much quality. Even the carbohydrates come from DXN products. Oh, remember. Okay? Yes. Cocoa-Z is not for big people. Cocoa-Z is more for kids. They can drink more sugar compared to us. But it's such a lovely drink. Take it like 2-3 weeks once in a while. Give a shot. No harm. All right. So we survive on black coffee. All the other coffees without sugar. So the coffee sugars, keep it low. Then you're at least fine. Okay, that you get to play with it. So your coffee is sugar, your rice is sugar, your noodle is sugar, cookies is sugar. So everything is sugar. But everything you take a little every day. So that is a problem. All right. Okay. So we've come to the end of the session. So today, very
Thank you,
interesting.
Doctor.
Yeah, so it's getting very late. It's almost 11 o'clock. My God, now I'm looking at the time. So, but the session is so interesting. But I think, we can go even up to 12 o'clock. Now, we are not going to do that. So, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank every of the participants and also the co-host and the translators. Okay, Mr. Nixon, Mr. Sam, for taking care of the chat board and all. And also thanks to two interpreters, Madam Parimilam and Miss Cho. So thank you so much, and let's see on next Friday. Oh yeah, next Friday, y'all have to excuse me. We'll try. I'm not very sure whether I can do or not because I'll be traveling. I'm going to North, so maybe the internet might not be so good. So we will come back the following Friday. Okay, so next Friday we don't have Zoom. The following Friday we will talk about Canada. It's another powerful topic, RG and GR. Okay, so I'll see y'all the next Friday, which will be July 1st week. All right, so thank you so much, and see y'all